You want to help me for a sec, Sandra? I'm gonna just make sure that this is on me and it's focused, so my face isn't fuzzy.
Yeah, there.
It's good?
Yeah, there.
Perfect. So, welcome to my house in Cuba. I just want to take you around and show you a little bit about where I've been living this past little while. And so I'm very excited to show you my and Sandra's place. It's not very big. Looks might be deceiving. That's actually not a bed. That is a sack of potatoes and metal kind of all mixed together. It's actually amazing how we don't wake up bleeding in the morning. And this is our humble little bathroom. Yes, the toilet is lacking a toilet seat here, but you don't really see toilet seats very often in Cuba. But this is what I'm excited about. So check this out. It's just straight, pure, cold water. Woo! And when it's been raining like it has been this past couple days, it is cold. It wakes you up quickly. But thankfully you get things like this, which would be a breaker to put in your shower. Yes, a live breaker. And then this is the heater. There's actually something inside of there where the electricity kind of passes through and the water somehow gets heated up. I'm not really sure how we don't get electrocuted when we clean ourselves, but it's pretty exciting. That's my beautiful wife. Hi, honey. Hi, how's it going? So this apartment, as small as it is, this is, we actually kind of we got a good place going on. It costs us about $60 a month, US. I mean, it's great, $60 a month is perfect for us, but for the average Cuban, renting that much is kind of like a lot. That's pretty steep. If you have a job, you're not getting paid very much. In fact, I think $15 a month is what you're going to be averaging. In fact, I have a friend, he had a job at the school where he was looking after a group of boys. So this was a 24-hour shift, and he did that 3 days a week. So he had a 24-hour shift, 3 days a week, and he was being paid $16 a month. And then the amount of food that he needs to buy to feed his wife, who's now currently pregnant and needs a lot of protein apparently to stay healthy, he's looking at a $60 a month bill just in meat. So let alone vegetables and dairy and rice and beans and all those other kind of main essentials of food. He's looking at that much. So he's got to spend $60 a month on meat, and he's earning $15 or $16 a month from his job. How the heck do people live? I don't know. Throw in rent on top of that and you're just going crazy. Sandra and I here, we've been living pretty modestly. Like we're by no means living huge or extravagantly. We eat 3 times a day. We have our essentials like detergent and soap and deodorant and things like that. We budgeted properly, even transportation stuff. So if we're taking a bus somewhere or need to go somewhere like that. And for the two of us, we're averaging about, how much, honey? 150 a month? So about like 150 a month, just for like the bare minimum. 3 meals a day, bare necessities, maybe an ice cream now and then, if we go on a date. And a Cuban ice cream like that, you'll have to come to find out what that means. It can be exciting. But that's kind of the reality. And that's just for the two of us. Can you imagine for those who have kids? Or for those who have their parents or grandparents living in the house, or their aunts or uncles, which normally happens here in Cuba because you can't afford to rent a place on your own. What we're doing here with CEO is we do something called microfinancing, which is where people come with their business ideas and then we help them write a business plan and do their budgeting and get things organized like that. And then we give them a micro loan and they pay that back to kind of essentially feed their families, have a better life, that kind of idea. And so tonight actually is the first night where Sandra and I are going to be teaching kind of a small business course. Nothing super intense, but just on, how do you set your goals? How do you prioritize your time? How do you keep a calendar going? And most importantly, how do you budget? How do you keep track of your numbers of what's coming in and what's going out? Because that seems to be the life source of any business. So let's see how many people showed up for the business course.